Guys, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Mana part... Oh geez, what part are we on? 27? Yes, 27. I don't remember if I said this at the end of the last episode, because this is like the fourth time I've tried recording this episode, because like something wrong keeps happening. But it should be... I should have said it last episode, but in case not, I'm going to go over it again. So we finished this little loop over here. We have finished our little... Is there a way I can zoom out here? Mana. There we go. That's the button I want. So you can see that we've got the... Where I am here. Where my little thing is blinking. We've got it all looped... Oops. All looped over so that we've got 4 places that we can put artifacts between Domina, Highway, Tower, and Desert, between Domina, Ruins, Junkyard, and Lumina, between Lumina, Snowfields, Norn, and Jungle, and most importantly, Domina, Desert, Snowfields, Lumina. We made a little loopy bit, made like 3 little loops, and they all kind of come into each other. But we need to move, we need to get one crappier artifact out of the way first. Mostly because it's a prerequisite to a better artifact. So, we're going to go do that right now. And that involves finishing the fairy quest line. Which, while I am loath to have to fall back into that soap opera thing I was doing, I feel like since I started it, I gotta roll with it, and I'd be amiss if I didn't finish it up here right at the end, so... We're gonna run here. I'm trying to remember everybody's voices. Matilda was an old lady, Erwin was a bad Sean Connery, and Dana and Ascad were like the same voice, they were just a little gendered. But here we go, it'll be the finale of whatever we call the soap opera. All the Days of My Children's Demons. Heaven's Gate is a way better title. Let's go with Heaven's Gate.
The worm of light, Leucemia, descended to Earth and swallowed 7 cities. It burned itself to death, swallowing a volcano. I hear its hard shell still exists hundreds of years after its death. Dear Rain is going to revive the creature to bring chaos to the world once again.
Then why don't you stop him? I don't understand.
Why must I stop him? I love him. Giving him freedom is my happiness.
But don't you want to be at the side of the person you love?
I was always with him, only our bodies were far apart.
You make it sound like you're a hypocrite. You can both live on and be together in the land of fairies. That's for the sake of both you and the world.
Dana, these will be my last words. Please listen. The Imperial soldiers simply fight by their Emperor's order. The pirates steal others' belongings because they desire them. Who is more sinful?
They're both stupid.
Neither one is sinful. It was the goddess who gave us freedom. To deny the freedom of others is the true sin.
Then I'll kill him. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
If that is what you desire to do, then it is.
What about you? What are you going to do about this?
Once I am sure that you, Erwin, and the game's protagonist remain free, then the curtain will fall on my role in this world.
Please, don't say that, Matilda. You're only 26. There's so much left to do in this world. Don't leave me. We still have to go shopping for new shoes. I still want to be your little sister, Matilda.
You can do as you please, Dana.
What's up, Dana? Old lady's dead. Come on. Time to move on. Hey, old lady. Give me a brooch. Oh, yeah, brooch of love. There we go. Now, as far as I remember, the brooch of love itself is not actually a good artifact as far as, like, mana levels. It's just, we gotta finish a quest line, and I want this one done. I I think it might help as far as what we're bleeding in after the fact. I know I haven't really explained how monolevels totally work. It's because I don't entirely understand them, and I don't want to, like, make a giant fool of myself by saying something that's just objectively false. But the idea here, at least how it kind of works, is the reason we're making these loopy bits is because when you put something down, it borrows from the things around it, and most importantly, it bleeds out into the things around it. So when we put something here, its monolevels are going to go to the snowfields, to Lumina, to Norn Peaks, and to the jungle. Which is why this one right here is the most important one. Because these areas all need, like, shit done to their monolevels. Shit that otherwise is kind of a huge pain to do. So for now, we're going to take the Brooch of Love, and we're going to put it, yeah, right here. I think Brooch of Love only gives like a Dryad and an Undine? Undine, I'm pretty sure. This is how you say it. This is a pretty sweet, like, area, though. It's like this little embryo of fucking world-destroying worm. So that's pretty sweet. And so I think it's gonna bleed its Dryad and Undine over to the jungle. Which should, I think, bleed into this. When I put something here, it'll borrow from the jungle. Because it has a Shade and a Dryad, which it was getting from the jungle. So now it's that. Anyway. Most importantly, we can't, like, walk into a flying worm, so we have to take that sweet bird from the very beginning of the Gatos Grottos. Back in, like, Ruben's quest, there was a giant bird's nest. It wasn't super clearly, like, explained, but there was one. We were, like, under it when the Sporling finished its... Was it, are they Sporlings or Saplings? No, I'm pretty sure they're Sporlings. Anyway, we're here at the worm. The worm, that I might add, has got to have the most anticlimactic, like, death. Like, this is a world-devouring worm, and it died because it ate a volcano. Which is pretty pathetic. Anyway, so we fly up onto it with the bird's help, and we have to climb it. Get all the way over, in, under, around it. Because we gotta stop Irwin. And there will be fights on top of it. Fights against cockatrices, and whatever else happens to live on a giant world-devouring worm for whatever reason. Because otherwise it would be a really boring run through, like, 30 goddamn screens. There isn't a whole lot to the quest outside of running through 30 goddamn screens. Actually, I don't think we have to run through all 30. I think there's, like, a couple shortcuts we can kind of take here. Oh shit, that's right. We got that sweet gun move. What was it called? Mock gun? Main gun. Oh yeah, that's on my R2. I gotta remember that. That's gonna be an important part of this. But for now, let's speed things up with a screenshot. Yeah, I tried recording this, and then when I was going into the snake, the game crashed. So I'm glad I didn't do that this time. And I started recording it again, and then company came over and I had to finish my recording session for the day. And then I tried recording it a third time. Oh, sweet, Dayton's picking up my shit for me. I was recording it a third time, and then I wasn't paying attention when I was talking, distracting myself, whatever, and I ended up putting this place in the wrong area and screwed everything up. So, basically a huge dumbass. So this is like my 4th or 5th time recording this, which means it's also like the 4th or 5th time I've had to read that stupid dialogue in those shitty voices. I'm almost at the point where I could probably recite that, like, from memory. I'm pretty sure we want to go this way. This should lead to the right. Yeah, here we go. Yeti fight. Bang, 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 bang. I'm just thinking about changing from the bow to something else, because, I mean, the bow's getting a little... It's not, like, super good or anything. I mean, it's good. Also, I should mention... Well, I'll mention that later. it's just like I can just stay on one side of the screen and spam the attack button, and I can kind of do the same thing I did with the spear, where if I time the X button press like perfectly, then I can like sunlock somebody. So it's kind of a pain, or not even like a pain, it's just kind of lame that I just kind of cheese through the whole game. I mean, I think I've talked about it before, like, the game isn't even like challenging as far as just the combat system until you like have beat it and go through it again. But I do want to kind of show off as much as I can. I probably won't. I think I've talked about this already, so I'm probably repeating myself. But I want to show off things like Dana uses flails, so I'm not going to use a flail. And I was thinking, oh my god, I thought I was facing that. I was thinking staff, because I'm not sure if it's staff like a. Oh shit! It's my glove. Hold on, this is important. Centaur hide glove, 18. Cool. All right. I'm not sure if I want to do, like, staff, because I think it's a staff like a Killick from Soul Calibur kind of, like, quarterstaff thing, and not, like, a magical staff, because magic you just use with instruments. You can use magic with anything. Oh, shit, Selva's here. What's up, Selva? Everyone's just toying with you. Can you take it? Yeah, of course I can take it. Piss off, you wank. I think that's kind of like, I think we've seen them in a couple other maps. Those are like the, hey, you want to leave button? And I'm trying to think of the last quest we saw it in. I mean, I guess technically it was the last time was like in Lark's Wind quest, the Wind Dragon I think it was called, where if you talk to the statue before you've gotten all the souls from the Guardians, then there's a barrier statue in your way and you teleport back to the beginning. I know there's another one with like Shadows in Hell in the Underworld. There's usually one on any like super long map. I think the first instances of them are the Boinks. They're kind of on every map, and I think that's the role Selva's playing here, is that if you want to get out, Selva pops up on a couple screens and you can talk to him and he'll take you back out to the world map and you can come back later. If you decide that maybe you don't want to do this quest yet, you understand entirely what you're getting into kind of thing. Most of you just don't want to have to run through 30 goddamn screens. It's not 30, I mean, I think we skip like 4 or 5. So, you know, like 26 screens, which, if I go about a screen a minute, that's about my timer, right? Am I going back in? Yeah, I'm going back in, I think. Which, luckily this map is also, like, incredibly linear. It's just kind of tedious, because we gotta go through everything here. I'm gonna use main gun just to... It should kill them all. It looks like it hits, like, the whole goddamn screen. For everything. Yeah, there we go. And I know Nano's taking all my experience, but whatever. Another time shouldn't take that much. So yeah, I was thinking staff. I'm not gonna do daggers. I'm not gonna do fists again. I mean, I might do like two-handed axe. I think Lark uses... I'm not sure if Lark counts as one-handed or two-handed. His axe. I think it's one-handed. And I think, Bud is the other axe, and I think Lisa is technically a spear with her broom. I think. She might be staff, actually, if it's a quarterstaff kind of thing. Then her broom might count as that. Actually, you know what I could do? I think I have a staff here. Yeah, Balbo Wood staff. Maybe it is like a casting staff, like a wizard staff. Maybe I'm a huge goddamn moron, and it's... Maybe that's why my magic sucked when I was playing, when I used, my fire thing. Maybe that's why that was terrible. We want to keep going up, I'm pretty sure. And then we were just on a whole... I think there's another, like... I think I said there are, like, a couple, I don't know, false routes. Basically, they're just one swinging dead ends. Probably, some of them probably have chests in them. It's not important in the slightest for me to go get those. I don't think on Lucemia here that any of those will have pets. Certainly not the first time through they won't. Usually those pets and spirits show up on boss maps. So I don't think you would. I don't even think like. I hesitate to say that like if you come through on a second trip, that Lucemia map still doesn't actually have eggs or spirits that you can get, but that's got to be wrong. I can't believe that they would like not give you anything here. I'm trying to remember what you can catch here, and I'm drawing a blank as far as anything important. So maybe that's just it. Maybe there just isn't anything important. I think that is another, like, wrong way. I think we just keep going this way here, and then we're gonna come out the snake. As soon as we do this, which I'm gonna try and settle with main gun again, because holy shit, this is... That was a surprise to just get a sweet plug-in map-wide laser beam that insta-gives everything. Oh, that sweet sound of picking everything up all at once. Oh, hello, chest. Ghost's Howl. More crafting stuff I will not use for a while. Yep, here we go. Here's another Selva. I think there's probably one more of these. Everyone's just toying with you. Can you take it? Of course. I hope I'm going up. Yeah. Skeleton Man. Skeleton Man. Doo -doo 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 -doo. Oh, come on, Dana. You could like help you. Woo! Moonsault, I can't stress enough, is like one of the better abilities, just because... I mean, evade is up there too. I mean, I think we saw it in that boss fight where I could dodge moves with evade instead of having to use a skill or just position myself properly. But Moonsault, so useful. Like, not even for dodging attacks, but just for getting in the position you need to be in. Freaking Moonsault. I think if you go like the I wanna have good stats, so I'm gonna roll like one-handed sword all game route, then it's not as useful, because you can just kind of hack at everything and it'll all die. And I mean, as long as you like change over to a Levitine when you get one in the Tower of Lares, you're basically fine. Do I stay up? I stay up. I'm always worried that I'm gonna like get to the end of the path after there was a way down, and I'll find out, oh, I was supposed to get down. But whatever. The awful like two halves of one map. Kind of a pain for a bow user. Kind of interesting. I don't think I've ever gone through this game with a bow. Certainly never really gone through magic, so that's something I'm inclined to try. I can't hit him from this angle, so I'm gonna wait for Dana to do it, I guess. But I might try changing over to a staff and make a good staff. Yeah, I have to get down there, so I'm inside there. Come on. So I'm blocked off from both sides there. Right. Oh man, another chest. More crap. I don't need messy scroll. That sounds sweet. Skeleton Man. I mean, this is basically all Lucemia is. It's just one giant, like, gauntlet of fights. Spin shot. Another drink. Oh. Yeah, it's basically just one giant gauntlet of fights. Oh yeah, there was a thing I was going to mention earlier. Oh shit, it's a mosquito. Got him. Alright, back to what we were doing. If you... In the earlier quests, you're given the option to with Escad or Dana. And the very first time you pick, it doesn't matter. I think I picked Escad when I meant to pick Dana, and I just wasn't paying attention. The second time, whoever you pick, like, parties up with you and you fight the other one. I think the very first time, if you actually pick Dana, you do fight Escad alone the first time. I don't really care about an experience, I just want the fight to be over with. Pick it up. Okay. The second time you have to pick, like, intervene in their fight and pick a side, and then you fight with whichever one you pick against the one you didn't. And it's that choice that determines who's sitting in that temple with Matilda at the beginning. I think if you actually pick Escad, it's a different scene because Escad will be there talking to Matilda, and then Escad will be the one that joins you and you'll co-fight Erwin with him. Which I mean is kind of cool. I've lost track of where we are on this map. I'm pretty sure we have at least one more fight before Erwin here. So I'm going to use my ability to clear up the map quick. And if I don't have it for Erwin, I don't have it for Erwin, whatever. Turn my sound up a little bit. Oh shit, some where are these? Chimera beasts? I don't get to fight these very often. Like, there's that one in hell that I had to, or in the underworld that I had to fight like 100 times. Because I sucked at that Shadol puzzle. Come on. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Oh, I didn't quite fill my skill bar, but whatever. There might be one more map. Not sure. Maybe not. No, that's it. Leaving sorrow behind. Yeah, there he is. What's up, Erwin? Eradicate the world from ugly seeds called humans. Fate to perish. So much from the land. Bitch, I've made the land. Alright, let us finish this. I think he turned into like a sweet-ass demon first. Yeah, they give you a small opportunity, to play around with your shit. But boom, here's Erwin proper, all fucked up and demon-like. Is his name just Erwin? Yeah, just Erwin. Oh, she's 27. He's like a decent level ahead of me. Oh, he's gonna use his skill. I'm gonna use main gun now and hope that I time it out right. I don't think I did that. He's using another, yeah, he's using another skill there, that's why. I'm gonna wait and see what effects are coming out of him, but I might have to evade that. Again. Oh, no. Not Code Morse. Dana had a better idea of how to time her shit. Oh, no, he's gonna use his to get out again. Oh, that was not well done. Well, Dana's already down, so that's a terrible sign. What's on here? This is the one where he jumps in the background again? Yeah. So he's getting a little time, but... Oh, no, I got hit again. Shoot, I'm not entirely sure how to dodge that one yet. Evade doesn't look like it's going to be working. I might have to use my skills for those. Oh shit, I'm one hit away from death, so I should stop doing anything. Oh, fuck. Well, the Truckle is still alive and Dana got up, so I just have to wait, I guess. This is actually kind of a boss fight. Just, I mean, it's a kind of a boss fight for the same reason the dragons were kind of a boss fight, in that they sit there and spam skills and could never hit the goddamn thing, but... Can't quite fill my, skill bar if I can't touch the enemy with my attacks, but will I be able to get back up in time for this boss fight to actually be a fight? More importantly, am I going to get back up right in the middle of getting hit by another attack? Nope, I'm back up, so we're good. Oh, and there he's going again. Is the background one again? I think it's the background one again, which is still kind of a pain to figure out how to dodge. I think I can probably dodge the like spheres. No, looks like I might have done it. Oh, I did it! I'm proud of myself. I don't care if you are. Let's use Ninja. Ah, he went into his skill himself. God damn it. Well, I mean, I guess I dodged his. He's going to no. Oh, he's on his last box. Okay, maybe this won't be too bad. I just gotta figure out how to dodge this one more time. Jumps in the background. Okay, so then there's the rocks that come, and they're gonna crash in certain spots. So I'm gonna evade near the end of it, and I'm good. Alright, so that's not that bad. Just have to watch. I don't even think I need to evade at the end there. I think that's just me being like precautious. Cautious even? I don't think it's precautious. Alright, which one is this time? Oh shit, Dana phone. Oh, it's just that one. Okay, that's not bad. Let me stop flashing. There. No. Cut me off right before getting my skill. Background? Background. Alright, Dana should get up in the middle of this. I think I can even just tank a hit from this, so I think we're pretty good. I'm gonna try and dodge this. I just tapped evade right before I took the hit there. Boom, got him. Down around here, so unless he drops a chest, I think the crystals are coming out here. Or does he have a second form? Does he have a second form? I don't remember. I don't think he does. I think that's just it. I want to say Javar or Java or whatever was the only boss with the second form. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he doesn't drop any sort of loot. Huh. Well, then the bird comes picks us up because this thing is crashing down. You know, I don't think I've ever actually gone back to this area after it crashes, now that I think about it. Also, I guess it should be noted that because it's a flying area, you can place it over water. I don't think I've shown it off at all, but most areas you cannot actually place on water. I think the only two are the Anchor and Leucemia there. Like, I think it's just the Anchor and the Brooch of Love that you can place on water. I don't think you can place anything else. But here's the end of our awful soap operas, and then we'll go talk to the cactus. Yeah, this bird. Oh. Now you get a good look at it. This was where the first Gato Grotto's quest ended. I think it was the Flame of Hope? No, that was the name of the item. Does the quest name that too? Cancun Bird's Nest. Nun comes after Dana. What's wrong, Miss Nun? Oh no, shit. Matilda died while we were gone. Oh no. Yeah, we should go check out the body. I think we have to... Oh shit, the body's gone. How do you know she died? Maybe she just got up and went to the bathroom. Should we announce the fact that the religious head is dead? Oh, I'll figure it out later. Shit. So I think Matilda is now the like, oh shit, here we go. Erwin's dead. He was supposed to kill all humans. Knew we should have trusted a Martian. Maybe we're going extinct. I forgot the fairies were part of that war thing. Anyway, fairies are fighting, and Old Bone here. There are spirits wandering around without permission. Tell me what to do. Do your goddamn job. I'm causing trouble. Ah, you don't care about a thing. I like the apathetic Hades. Oh, and here's Matilda. Sir Oldboard. You receive the baptism of fire. God damn it. The shadow bureaucracy. Oh, going to sell his idea? Yeah, so here we have Matilda becoming the 7th wisdom. And we're ignoring the bureaucrat. You don't need to look so ancient anymore. I still don't understand why Obone is an onion with like this rose hula hoop. But Matilda's gonna turn back into little girl Matilda. Erwin is also hanging around. So, I guess they got their happy ending, kind of. They get to be together in the underworld. Everyone's causing shit, it looks like. Not following their bureaucratic bullshit. Oh shit, it's the Popo. Oh man, one's purple. And Matilda's gonna come and break up the fight. Everybody piss off. Oh shit. She's omnipotent now. Boom. Made them all vanish. What happened? That was an easy spell of truth. How does it feel to be dead, Erwin? I wanted to do the old lady voice, but it doesn't fit anymore. I'm not surprised about your powers, nor your death. No, it's going on its own, actually. I can't keep up. Text is scrolling too quick. Apparently they're both gods, or is it just Matilda? I think it's just Matilda that's a god. Erwin's just a demon. Yep, there you go. He's a demon. Wants to break everything. Well, there's 4 faces you can punch. Created an old lady. Matilda was molded by everybody else. Has no person to herself. Aww. Is he gonna kill her? If I could, I'd like to be born again so I could destroy everything. I don't know why the Erwin Sean Connery voice went old all of a sudden, but... Oh, no, here because you wished for it, so did you. Oh, they're both in the underworld because neither of them wanted to really die. The mechanics for the underworld in this setting are a little ambiguous. I don't understand if everybody goes there when they die, or you can only go there when you're still kind of alive, or if you... not everybody goes there. I'm like super talking over this cutscene and not talking about what's going on, because it's just like more soap opera and I'm tired of doing voices. But it looks like Matilda has become one of the wisdoms, which apparently means you're just a fucking god. And Erwin decided he didn't want to be with her anymore because he's just a shitter, I guess. I don't know. I think they could have been happy, but Erwin seems to think otherwise, so now she's gonna sit there and cry. But that's the end of Heaven's Gate. We have a cactus to talk to a giant snake about. I just want to show off that you can actually go back to Lucemia if you want, but now it's like a down snake, and I think the only difference is that like most of the maps no longer have a sky in the background. Then said I think they just have, or it's the same sky but it's just not animated or something. Otherwise it looks the same, and maybe the boss fight room changes so the snake's head isn't animated. But off we go to tell the cactus about everything in the world. Hope to see you again. I'm trying to think if you can pick up people like Dana and Lazul and stuff outside of your quests, like you can Bud and them. I don't think so, but it seems weird to me that Dana hangs around after the quest, because most people don't hang around after the quest. I'm wondering if maybe there's still more to this, but... Tell him about how long the snake was. It was this long, I'm telling you. Still half as big as the snake in my pants. Alright, now that we sexually harassed little cactus, let's see what he has to say. What was that one called? Heaven's Gate? Heaven's Gate. Big snake. Master walked inside a snake and went up to its head to fight a demon. Do you think I believe that kind of story? So, little cactus thinks we're full of shit. I don't care. It's done. We're done. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.